in these streets.
And I'm just like you.
We getting locked by these caps.
And I'm just like you.
We fulfill the prophecies.
And I'm just like you.
You might be light, I might be dark.
But I'm just like you.
We kill each other over colors.
And I'm just like you.
I'm in these ghettos, in these
And
slums.
I'm just like you.
They call you nigga, call me spick.
And I'm just like you.
You was 1619, I was 1492. We getting shot in these streets.
And I'm just like you.
We getting locked by these caps.
And I'm just like you.
Welcome to FCN Quick News of the Day. I'm your host, Officer Pat GL, and today's news we have.
Orange County District Attorney made racist comments in case of black defendant. Former colleague alleges.
So let's see what he said. Scroll down.
Former prosecutor Abraham Bate alleged in a memo dated December 3rd that during a meeting of top prosecutors on October 1st, Spitzer said that he knows many black people who get themselves out of their bad circumstances and bad situations by only dating white women.
Wow. So now they said that's a racist comment that he made, right? Now let's see what he said that he said. Read.
However, Spitzer said on Wednesday that the words attributed to him in the memo were not correct. What he actually said, he told the Times, was that he has seen black men date white women to improve their stature in the community.
And that's the problem right here. He just said the same thing, just in a different way. It's lies. All right? That stuff does not work. And we're going to get some scriptures to show our people you cannot date outside of your race to improve your own race. Improve what community? Not your own. Let's get Malachi chapter 2, verse 11.
Malachi chapter 2 and verse 11. Judah hath dealt treacherously, and an abomination is committed in Israel and in Jerusalem. For Judah hath profaned the holiness of the Lord.
Now, you see what it says? Profane the holiness of the Lord. Read.
Which he loved, and hath married the daughter of a strange God.
You see that? God says when you marry outside of your race, you marry into a strange religion, a strange God. Read.
The Lord will cut off the man that doeth this.
Now, you see what God says? If you go outside your race and say, you know what, I'm going to better myself or better my nation by going outside of the race that God gave you to be with, which are the Israelites, you're not supposed to go outside of 12 tribe of Israel, right? He says, I will do what?
The Lord will cut off the man that doeth this, the master and the scholar, out of the tabernacles of Jacob, and him that offereth an offering unto the Lord of
He
hosts.
says he's going to punish you. You're not going to go out there thinking you're going to improve your community. No. And we've seen it time and time and time. How in the world can he say that stuff improves, have saved lives of black people, when you look into history, a lot of black men have been lynched for marrying outside of their race, messing around, whistling, supposedly whistling at a Caucasian person. He's lying. That stuff does not help the community. It actually hurts it. All right? Let's get on Tobit chapter 4. Let's see what God said. Read that. Tobit chapter 4, verse 13.
Tobit chapter 4 and verse 13. Now therefore, my son, love thy brethren.
Now what?
Love thy brethren.
Love your own people. Read.
And despise not in thy heart thy brethren.
Despise. Don't hate. Don't hate your own people.
The sons and daughters of thy people, and not taking a wife of them. For in pride is destruction.
You see that? God says that when you don't marry your own people, you're prideful, you have hatred. And we see that throughout almost all the tribe of Israel, where we think for us to benefit our race or our family, elevate ourselves to something better, we marry outside of our race and we hate our own. That's how you know we're destroyed. Our mindset is destroyed. Read.
In much trouble, and in lewdness is decay, and great want. For lewdness is the mother of famine.
You will be destroyed. Let's get the last scripture, Joshua chapter 23. God says you will be destroyed. There's no way in hell you could marry outside of your race and think it's going to benefit your race. You will always either give up who you are to be with them, or that person is going to give up who they are to be with you. Somebody got to give something up, because we're two different people, two different manners of people. Joshua 23, read that.
Joshua chapter 23 and verse 12. Else if ye do in any wise go back and cleave unto the remnant of these nations.
So if you go back and marry these other nations, read.
even these that remain among you,
Uh-huh.
and shall make marriages with them,
Uh-huh.
and go in unto them, and they to you.
Read.
Know for a certainty that the Lord your God will no more drive out any of these nations.
There you go. It does not help you. He's speaking lies. Don't fall for that trap. Talking about he's seen many black people who's married outside, who marry white women. No. White women only gets with black men when they get rich. That's it. Other than that, all the other reject Shittermites that's out there, that's who the black man gets. They get the fat ones. They get the missing tooth one. All right? Read on.
But they shall be snares and traps unto you, and scourges in your sides, and thorns in your eyes, until ye perish from off this good land which the Lord your God hath given you.
So you see what God says? God already said it. Put it in stone. If you go marry outside of your nation, then guess what? History will repeat itself with you.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today.
But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.